the rotation is just now west of Interstate 65.
Yeah, it's crossing over. It's crossing over the Lutheran Lake as it goes toward Mount Healthy, Becks Road. It's not highly populated. But again, heading towards 65 there. The sheer, if you use the sheer like you were talking about there, Angela, you'll see the lake on there. And yeah, there's Mount Healthy. This is going to be, I mean, it's on a beeline. It's on a beeline to go right. It's over at Mount Healthy now, crossing 58, and it's going to go right across I-65, this tightening circulation.
And both of our NDOT cameras are in that location. They may be a little bit south of there, but depending on the trajectory, I may be able to adjust.
So why don't let's do this. So if you're in the western part of the polygon, you know, if you know anyone that's in the Brown County State Forest there, it's east of there now. Elkinsville, you're fine. Downstream, however, Jonesville.
I think there's a debris signature starting to show up.
Yeah, it's close. It's real close. I see what you're saying. Let me back it up a few frames here. Yeah.
Just west of 65.
Yeah.
West of Jonesville, west of Rosstown.
Correct. Yeah.
And then east of 58.
It's certainly not as well defined as the previous debris ball in the northern part of Monroe and on Morgan County line, but it's where that circulation is tightened up. It's starting to work.
Yeah, Jonesville. If you're along 60, you know anybody along 65 there from Jonesville towards Seymour, anywhere along that stretch, you need to be in your safe spot until this thing can pass over. And you know, I'm going to do a track on this. Get some time of arrivals. That is a big spin there. Let's get you there. So there's some ETAs. Seymour, roughly 15 minutes, give or take. Elizabethtown, less than that. Jonesville, roughly 10-15 minutes on that path there. Radar, for right now, radar indicated tornado warning. And then northeast Bartholomew County, also tornado warning, radar indicated. So we have two separate tornado warnings that are splitting, one northeast of Columbus, one south of Columbus. Both, as we talked about, radar indicated rotation. Greensburg now under a severe thunderstorm. That's what's left of the supercell that produced the tornado.
Okay.
The confirmed tornado.
Starting to get some more information. Again, our Samantha Johnson working to get us the latest on road closure, State Road 67 at Arthur Road. That will be temporarily shut down for tree removal. So that's State Road 67. And we talked about this earlier. It gets so difficult when we lose daylight to see any of these hazards. So if you can avoid traveling and let the folks that need to get in there to get trees and power lines removed, that is the best advice. And she also just heard from a farmer on Liberty Church Road, just east of 69 in southern Morgan County, confirmed that the storm went just south of that location. And she said that's relevant for folks in the area. So I'm just passing on some information that our Samantha Johnson is working hard to get for us on some of the damage reports coming in and some road closures along 67 due to tree removal. We still have tornado warnings in effect. This is a large view of the radar. Not severe necessarily, but flash flooding a threat in between Terre Haute and Bloomington. We have tornado warned storms in between Seymour and Columbus, several severe thunderstorm warnings as well, and most concerned with the circulation that is near 65 right now and Jonesville. On this path, the worst of the circulation stays just north of Seymour, so just north of Seymour, but is moving right toward Jonesville. You need to be in the safest part of your home, lowest level away from windows and doors. That tornado warning goes until 11:15. We've got what's left on a tornado warned storm northeast of Columbus. The worst of that is making its way in now into Decatur County, and the National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning on this one. A severe thunderstorm warning until 11:30 for Decatur County, Greensburg, Milhausen. That is going to include you. Severe thunderstorm warning still technically under the tornado watch, and we have seen several areas of rotation within these severe warned storms and several tornado warned storms as well. The tightest area of circulation approaching Jonesville and Interstate 65. Again, we've got some cameras in the area. Maybe we can pull up that NDOT camera. Quite the light show at this point in terms of lightning, heavy rain coming down in this area along Interstate 65. As we move south of Columbus through the southern sections of Bartholomew County, and the tightening circulation continues to move east toward the Jonesville area. And again, I believe we've got a camera. NDOT 1 and 2 might be in the same
They're
spot.
both very close to Jonesville, right at 65. They may be just a little bit south of there.
Okay, maybe we can pull those up so we can get a view of what we're seeing outside. I realize it's dark, but it does give us a different vantage point of what we're seeing on radar.
I wonder if there's actually two circulations, or maybe a satellite tornado or something. Just south of there, the circulation, it almost appeared there were two circulations that I was noticing about to approach 69.
So near Jonesville?
Yeah, just to the west. The new scan is not as well defined, but back a scan, it did almost appear as if there were two circulations, or maybe just some extremely strong inflow ahead of it. But boy, it's much tighter than it was.
Okay, and like I said, we do have a camera. Can we pull that NDOT camera up so folks can see what we're watching? Unfortunately, some traffic in this area we've seen in several occasions tonight when we've got traffic going. Either one. I'll take either NDOT. There you go. Again, quite the light show. At times, we've seen traffic stopped. There were reports of that along Interstate 69 when the tornado warned storms were moving near the Bloomington area. So that's one vantage point, and this is the other vantage point. Again, I realize it's dark. We still have some traffic moving in this area, plenty of lightning, and the threat still of a rotating thunderstorm as it moves over the Jonesville area just to the north of Seymour. That's the latest on the tornado warning. Again, we are continuing to get information in from the National Weather Service, from our viewers, spotters. Everyone has been a huge help in getting us information to pass along to you. A couple of circulations Rob was pointing out here appears to be a little more disorganized at this point as far as a tornado producing thunderstorm. That is still a threat, and we need you to still be in the safest part of your home. That tornado warning will go until 11:15. What's left of that tornado warned storm, National Weather Service issues severe thunderstorm warning for Greensburg and the rest of Decatur County.